Hey everyone, it's Megan. Welcome to my March 2016 TBR. I got around 8+ books that I hope to complete this month, so let's begin. The first of these is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling. I've explained in previous videos, Matt and I are rereading the series, one book a month this year, and they're starting to increase in size with this book. And so hopefully this doesn't take me too long to get through, but they're such page turners, I doubt it. But yes, I'm really looking forward to reading it this month. Another reread for me will be Little House on the Prairie by Laura Ingalls Wilder. This is the third book in the Little House series. And yeah, if you don't know what the story is about, it's the story of Laura Ingalls and her family. They are a pioneering family, and this is when they're conducting the big move out of the big woods and onto the prairie, and should be interesting. I've read this before, but it's been a very long time since I have read the full book over again. Should be good. I also plan to read Salt to the Sea by Rue Sepetys. This is a new release book that I actually haven't hauled yet. That should be coming pretty soon, if it's not out by the time this comes up. Yeah, this is one of the biggest marine tragedies or events in history, and I believe it takes place over 4 different perspectives, and it's World War II, and that's all I really know. If you haven't heard of Rue Sepetys, she's an amazing historical fiction YA author, and she just tells the most wonderful stories about historical events and times that aren't always covered. Like, generally, when you think about historical fiction, you think about certain major events or whatever. She covers the lesser known or lesser talked about ones, perhaps. And so yeah, I'm really excited for this. I've been waiting, I think, around a year, maybe more, for her new book to come out, so I'm so excited to have it. So those are all the books that I plan to read. Aside from that, I'm going to continue on with the Uran High School Host Club manga series, but on to books that I am currently reading. The first of these is Freehand, Sketching Tips and Tricks Drawn from Art by Helen Birch. I haven't picked this up in quite a while. It was about 100-ish pages when I stopped, and I got distracted by reading other things, but this book, I've explained it before, how much I love these books on my channel, but it's a technique on one side and a demonstration of it on the other by various artists that she's selected, and my goal is to get through reading this, rereading the watercolor one, and then start applying the techniques just as my experiments, trying the different techniques and seeing what I like. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this thus far. I love art-related books. I'm also around 80-ish pages into The BFG by Roald Dahl. This book, I don't even remember if I've ever read. I've had like a big collection of, I think, a box set that I got when I was a little kid for such a long time. This is the short, stumpy one, and I don't know if I've ever even read it. I think I did once, a very, very long time ago, so much so that I cannot remember what it was about. But then I saw the trailer for the new Steven Spielberg edition that is coming out, I think, July 1st or July 4th or something like that, and maybe even May, but I'm really excited to see it based on the trailer, and so I figured I would reread the book. And it's turning out to be, after Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Matilda, I can tell this is going to be my 3rd favorite Roald Dahl book ever because it's so friggin' funny. Anyway, I'll talk about it more in my March wrap-up, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm also going to be continuing the Dear Canada series by assorted authors. Obviously, I've talked about this series so much on my channel, how much I love it. It's like my favorite, right up there with Nancy Drew. The Nancy Drew books I also have got to start rereading. But this one, you can't even tell it's purple here. That is so funny. It looks so blue. This is A Desperate Road to Freedom, The Underground Railroad Diary of Julia May Jackson by Carleen Bradford, and takes place in 1863 to 1864. And I'm about 80 pages into this so far, and it is about an escaped slave and her family and their run to Canada and freedom, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's the first time that I've actually read this one. It's one of the very few that I haven't read, so I'm reading it for the first time and I'm really enjoying it. So those are the books that I plan to read in the month of March. It's not as high as previous TBRs have been, but March is going to be a pretty crazy month for me, so I'll be really happy if I read, you know, even half of those at this point. But yes, comment down below and let me know what books you are planning on picking up this month. And I guess that's it for this video today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great week, and I shall see you soon with another video. Bye everyone!